So I've decided to come on and do a live one again today. So this is all about changing direction. I'm sensing that there is a change in direction going on for somebody at the moment. So we're just going to have a little look into what is this change in direction? What is it talking about for you? What is happening here? And you may have people joining in, maybe asking some questions. That's absolutely fine. If you would like to donate or to my channel as well, the details are down in the description box for you to do that. So if I do answer a question for you, it's not obligatory, but if you would like to send me anything, then I do greatly appreciate it. So we have Rado as your main rune, and then we have daggers. We also have Sawillow. Okay, so this is all about something that you've been enlightened to, and it's kind of pushed you into a direction that is bringing a lot of intention into your life. It's bringing a lot of healing as well. And it's kind of, I feel, happened over the past day. So maybe over the past 24 hours of you watching this video. So this is something that's kind of happening quite quickly. But it might be that the process leading up to these next 24 hours has taken its time. It may have taken you a little while, but now it seems to be over the past day, things have just come into vision, like you've had an epiphany or something. I wouldn't be surprised if the Ace of Swords comes out in this today. So let's get into what is this current situation, this current change. What is this change all about? Well, let me see. Okay, so we've got the Tower coming out here. So this is like the ultimate of sudden change. So like I say, within the next 24 hours, this is what's been happening here. It can be where you might have felt a little bit like you don't want to make a change. So you may have been feeling a bit like, you know, something that you have the ability to change has approached you, and a sudden feeling or thought or a way forward has happened upon you or been illuminated to you. And I'm pretty sure this was coming out in the reverse, but I picked it up that way. So I'm going to talk about both. So your current situation is, do you accept this change or do you not? It's definitely something unexpected that you're feeling right now, and it may bring with it some challenges that you are maybe avoiding or not really sure about. Okay. So what are those challenges? Let's see. Okay. So the challenges are about a new beginning, about something entering your life that's a new beginning, and maybe making amends here. So this could be, the challenge is actually collaborating with somebody, working together with somebody. I'm kind of getting an energy of changing direction in terms of if you were going to go alone, if you're going to do things on your own, you now perhaps want to do it with somebody else. For some of you, this could actually be about you deciding to perhaps try and rekindle an old relationship. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling from this. You've spent some time and something has been awakened within you. It's almost like you're seeing yourself in a different light now. You're seeing a different way forward. Through that illumination, it's making you want to repair something. It's making you want to work through something. Hello, Parsa, how are you? Welcome. So, I don't know if you saw, from Iran, welcome. I don't know if you saw the title of this. So this is about a sudden change. And the first card that we got was the Tower, which is all about that sudden change, okay? So if this resonates with you, it might be that you are going through a bit of a rebirth right now, where you may be letting go of something and a new beginning coming in. But it's about repairing something, I feel. So I'm just going to see what that is that you're working on. I wish the writing was a little bit big on there. I can't quite see it very well. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's definitely about, I feel like maybe somebody here wants to present an opportunity, or you're going to have an opportunity presented to you, that perhaps something that you felt was never going to happen, was just never going to be a thing. So it's like a seed that's been planted, almost like it's a bit like a seed that's been planted in the subconscious. Suddenly now has entered your conscious mind. It's like, where did that come from? How come I can suddenly see that now and I couldn't see it before? Like you've just kind of plucked it up and now you're seeing potential. Hey, Ben, welcome. You're seeing potential, but you're foggy. It's almost like you don't understand why. Priyanka's current feelings for you. Let's have a look. So this could be for you if there's a sudden change going on in that sort of situation. We've got the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So I feel like this person, they're kind of feeling a little bit out in the cold here, and they're trying to release some burdens. Almost like I feel like they feel they've burdened you in some way, or maybe they feel like they've upset you in some way, and they're trying to deal with that, trying to understand what that's all about. But I do sense that with the Page of Pentacles on the bottom here, they want to make some plans with you, okay? Perhaps they want to repair something. So this could be maybe you're feeling that way with this person. So what do they see with you moving forward? Yeah, they're kind of going through this at the moment and feeling out in the cold, but it's actually a good thing that they kind of done that, because it's made them realize what they need to unpack, what they need to offload here. And it's helping them to have a bit of a realization. They're realizing a lot about themselves at this time. Okay. Yeah, but they've had a bit of a realization there, because I feel like they feel some heavy energy around that. Like they feel like they sabotaged something here. Like they were lacking something at the time. But they're having a realization, you know, they're probably really focusing on themselves right now, trying to work on themselves. If you want to book in for a personalised reading, we can look into that in a lot more detail, and help you to figure out the way forward, what you can do. But this is for you as well, like a sudden change, you know, a change is coming, a change is happening. You're on a different direction now. This has been laid out in front of you unexpectedly. You weren't expecting this to happen. But actually, what it's going to create for you is a chance to triumph and take pride in yourself, and be seen as well. Okay. So this could be through social media, where you may be standing out a little bit more, you know, going and doing things for you. Let's see what you need to focus on right now. So what do you need to focus on at this time? You're welcome, no problem at all. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this. And if you did want to chat with me any more about this, do let me know, drop me an email. Oh, okay. So focusing on that Emperor energy. So this is about somebody really taking their power back, finding their strengths, you know, play the game, but in your best interests. So having victory over your life. I like this kind of energy because it's all about that power and taking action. It's like this whole situation for you is allowing you to stand in your own power, see your worth, and understand what it is that you have about you. But let's see, what is it that you potentially need to leave behind? Oh, what's this? Another question. Anindaya, marry you, yes or no? Do you know what? I'm going to use a pendulum for that. So let's have a look. Anindya, I'm not sure if I've said that right. I hope so. Marry you, yes or no? So let's see what yes is showing us on here. And no. Okay, so will they marry you? Well, we're getting a definite yes on there. So I'm hoping that was the answer that you were looking for, because that's the answer that you've got. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. So Indian, let's have a look. Will she contact you again in the future? Ooh. Oh, wow. That's amazing. We've got the two of cups on the bottom there, which is about union, and also the 10 of pentacles. Yes, definitely. They see a long-term commitment with you here. I feel like this person feels they've made a bit of a mistake here, and they're having a realization about that. They're revealing a lot about themselves in that. So I do feel, yes, expect some form of communication, definitely. So yeah, we answered that one and it came out as a yes. Did you see the pendulum? Did you go away? Hopefully you saw it. So in this situation that's going on here, let's see what we need to leave behind. What needs unpacking at this time? What do we need to leave behind here? Well, let me see. Okay, so leaving behind is sort of like this desire to have things all aligned in a particular way. So it's kind of like if you're trying to make plans or you're constantly trying to control the situation and, you know, is it going to be a good enough new beginning? There may be an element of not wanting to commit to certain things. So it's like you kind of need to leave those thoughts and feelings behind. Indian, yes, I definitely feel that energy from her. Yes, it does feel like regret. It feels like they want to know how they can put it right. What would I do to avoid a tsunami? I have absolutely no idea what I would do to avoid a tsunami. Maybe climb a tree. I have no idea on that one. Oh, thanks, Kenneth. That's lovely. Let's see what the future is of this. So this sudden change that you're going through right now, what is the future of this? What is the future of this? So if I answer a question for you, if you do feel inclined to send a little donation, my details are down in the description box. So do let me know if this resonates with you. Make sure you like and subscribe as well so that you can have more videos that I do like this. Now the future looks bright. I'm not going to say that it looks orange. This is the star. This is a wish fulfillment. Okay. Ah, thank you. That's great. You know, if you're worried about what's going to happen in these situations, this particular situation, if you're here, it's for a reason. This is your change in direction. This is a sudden change that's happening for you. And this in your future is showing as a wish fulfillment. Okay. What you have been wishing for, what your intentions have been around, what you know has been on your mind at the moment is coming into fruition. Okay. It is happening. It might not feel like it right now, but I feel like over the next 24 hours, there's going to be a shift in that. There's going to be a big change in that. So what advice can we give you for this? What advice do we have? Oh, okay. So we have a lot of advice on here about gaining balance and staying true to yourself. You know, bring some truth out. Allow the truth and integrity, because they kind of go hand in hand, don't they? You know, the more truthful we are, the more we show up with integrity to ourselves as much as anything else. But you do seem to have a lot of options or choices, a lot of illusion around you. So it's almost like you're not sure about the truth because there's a lot of illusion. And with the moon coming out there as well, there's definitely a lot that you feel has perhaps been hidden from you or you're not sure of. So it feels like something needs to be uncovered here. Something needs to be revealed to you. But you're kind of spinning yourself out, trying to figure out, you know, what this illusion is. So let's find out, what is that illusion for you? Good evening. Okay, the illusion, I feel, is about whether you have the ability to manifest what you feel is already happening. So for some of you, you can feel the energy of maybe somebody coming back into your life or something happening, changing around a connection in your life. And what you're feeling is spot on with your intuition. You know, you're not wrong. You're right about this. And it feels like there is some balance or some justice coming in, you know, just to bring some closure or some clarity in. And you've manifested this through working on yourself, through being true to yourself and honoring who you are and what your needs are. You've brought this into manifestation. You know, things that you may have been dreaming recently. You may have had some dreams about particular people, about your particular person. You've had some heartbreak here as well over this, and maybe some of these dreams haven't actually been that nice. You know, they could have been quite bad dreams, but they've kind of made you be aware, made you think. Yeah, man. So, what are your hopes and fears with this change coming in? What are your hopes and fears right now? Oh, okay. So I feel like this is more fears around this. So you've got the fear is that you've been betrayed or lied to, or things just are unclear. There's no clarity. There's no real, you know, truth at this point. And it feels like you kind of catching yourself looking for or investigating, trying to find some truth here. And it's kind of spinning you out. It's clouding your judgment. It's keeping you in this elusive kind of state. And that isn't good for you. Okay. We've answered that one, mate. That one was a yes. Remember? We did the pendulum and it came out as a yes. Now let's see what you're actually hoping, because that feels to me more like a fear. Fear of what's happening on there. Let's ask what the truth is as well. What you're hoping. You're hoping for a movement. Maybe you feel blocked or stagnant here, like you can't move forward from this. It's constantly on your mind. There's a fear, I think, of being naive as well. Let's see. I've sent somebody kind of thinking about the past a lot, especially past as a child. What is this illusion that's around you at this moment? What is this illusion? Okay, so I've got the King of Wands, but in the reverse position. So the illusion here is about compassion, I feel. It's around sort of like somebody being afraid to allow their emotions to be seen, almost like keeping a brave face on things. So there might be somebody around you that perhaps is hiding how they really feel, or maybe you yourself aren't really showing or being truthful to yourself even about how you actually feel. And I feel at times you are very heartbroken, but you don't show it. You're not really showing how you're really feeling. Okay. Let's see what the outcome is on here. Okay. So Knight of Cups could be showing that actually how you're really feeling is you want something more romantic here. You want something that is showing some real chivalry almost. You know, things to be more natural. I feel like you want something romantic in your life, okay? Perhaps this is to do with a relationship, a new connection that you want to get into. But it almost feels like there's some stuck energy around that, some illusion around that you're trying to get your head around, okay? So why is that? What is that about? Why is there some illusion around that? Okay, again, it comes down to that truth and being honest, I feel. Allowing your true feelings to be seen, to show. This could be actually that truth coming out now, starting to be seen. Yeah, and we've got the Queen of Swords on the bottom there as well. So it's like, you know, there needs to be balance on both sides of the masculine, the feminine here. It needs to be that balance, you know. With the King of Swords, this is someone that's very logical, you know, very clear thinking, very courageous. So there might need to be some courage that comes through on here. And with the Queen of Swords, you know, she is wise and logical. She leads with integrity and truth. Okay, so it's getting that balance on there. Hello, welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to like this video. And if you have a question or anything, if there's anything that you want to know, do let me know. And I'm always happy to take donations if I do answer your question and it resonates with you. My details are down in the description box. I've also got available personalised readings. There's healings as well available if anybody wants to book any of those. So let's get an outcome here, shall we? What is the outcome of this? That Queen of Swords really does want to come out here. Oh, thank you. So let's see. Okay, so the outcome here is a desire fulfillment, and it's almost like you've overcome some competition or a perceived competition here or struggle. It's almost like you've made it through that struggle to reach this Nine of Cups kind of energy, where it's almost like you're drunk on the atmosphere, you're drunk on and celebrating what you've achieved. Okay, so it's what you might be fearing in this change actually is going to be really positive and bring you a lot of fulfillment, desire fulfillment, wish fulfillment. You know, there's a lot of fulfillment around this that's coming in. Raheel loves Husna. Let's have a look. I hope I've said the names right on there. Let me get this for you. So Huda, let's have a look. Raheel loves, let's see. What is the energy of that? Do you know what I'm going to get? No, I'm not, because it's not available to me. Is it? No, forget that. I'm going to use this. Let's have a look what we have for you. Oh, okay. So this person's breaking some chains at the moment. They're removing some blocks, I feel, and allowing things to, yeah, they're breaking the chains. Okay. Yes, and there's definitely love there. Love that feels like it could actually lead to something quite traditionally, like a marriage kind of thing. Yeah, a very nurturing. This person, I feel, wants to take on the role of nurturer here, you know. So I hope that helps you on your question on there. Okay, guys. So that is your reading for tonight. I hope that helped you with this sudden change that you're about to go through. Things are going to happen. Things are going to change. You've been awakened to what is happening here. So hopefully this has given you some clarity on how things are going to go based around that. If you would like to know more, then please do book a personalised session with me. My details are down in the description box. If you just want to chat, send me an email and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And it's been wonderful to speak to some new people on here as well. It's been wonderful to see you all, and thank you for dropping in. And look out for my videos, and I will speak to you very soon. Are you not? Oh, that's good to know. Blessed be everybody.